Hello, welcome back, lovely viewer. Today we are diving into the wonderful world of home decor and discussing a topic that can transfer any space from ordinary to extraordinary. In this video, we will be share expert tip on how to masterfully mix pattern and texture in your home decor. Point number one, understand the power of mixing pattern and texture. Pattern and texture add deep visual interest and personality to your space. The key lies in achieving a harmonious balance that make your decor visually appealing and cohesive. Point number two, start with a neutral base, being by selecting a neutral color scheme for your wall furniture and larger element in the room. This serves as a foundation that allow your pattern and texture to shine. Point number three, choose a dominant pattern. Select a dominant pattern to set the tone for the room. This could be large scale, floral, geometric or strip pattern. Let this pattern be the star and anchor for the overall design. Point number four, layer complementary pattern. Now it's time to introduce complementary patterns. Look for smaller scale print or pattern that share a similar color palette with your dominant pattern. These add visual interest without overwhelming the space. Point number five, consider contrasting scale. Mixing pattern with contrasting scale create a dynamic and visual appealing looks. For instance, pair a large scale floral with a smaller scale geometric pattern for intriguing contrast. Point number six, incorporate solid texture. Do not forget about texture. Introduce solid texture like velvet, pour or even fabric to balance out the pattern. These provide a tactile element and add depth to your decor. Point number seven, play with color intensity. Experiment with different color intensities. You can combine bold and vibrant patterns, softer and more subdued one. These contrasts create a visual pleasing and balanced atmosphere. Point number eight, use pattern accessories. If you are unsure about committing to large pattern furniture, try incorporating pattern through accessories through pillow, rugs, curtain, and artwork can all contribute to the overall design. Point number nine, keep a consistent color scheme. Maintaining a consistent color scheme throughout your pattern and texture is crucial. Stick to a few key colors and let them guide your choice. These ensure a cohesive and harmonious look. Point number 10, experiment with texture layering. Layering different texture can add depth and dimension to your decor. Make smooth and shiny materials with rock and metal surface. This creates a usual appealing contrast. Point number 11, balance busy and simple pattern. When combining multiple pattern, balance busy pattern with simpler one. If you have bold busy pattern, pair it with a more subdued or monochromatic pattern to prevent overwhelming the space. Point number 12, pay attention to scale. Consider the scale of your furniture and pattern. Large furniture pair well with large pattern, while smaller furniture pieces benefit from smaller scale pattern. These create a sense of proportion. Point number 13, create focal point. Guide the eye by creating focal point in your room. Use a bold pattern, wallpaper, an accent chair or a statement rug to draw attention and create visual interest. Point number 15, embrace asymmetry. Embrace the beauty of asymmetry. Mixing pattern and texture does not have to be perfectly balanced on each side of the room. Instead, focus on creating a sense of harmony and visual interest. There you have it, our expert tips for mastering the art of mixing pattern and texture in your home decor. By understanding the power of pattern layering, texture, and maintaining a consistently color scheme, you will create a visual stunning and harmonious space. Remember to embrace your creativity and trust your intents. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumb up, subscribe to our channel for more exciting home decor tips. Thank you for watching and happy decorating.